Hey guys, I arrived to Belgium about a couple of days ago. I want to tell you kind of funny story. Anyhow, I arrived to Belgium and my phone had died, and I was trying to figure out what my sister's address was. So because my phone, I plugged in my phone into my computer, and it would not come on. It just took a while, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I was waiting there and it did not come on. Anyhow, I ended up pulling up the address from my computer or whatnot, and yeah, so I wrote it down on a piece of paper and I asked a guy who was just walking by, and I said, "Oh, could you just direct me to the right train that I need to take to this address?" And he went on his phone and he goes, "Yeah, I'm going that direction." And we were talking. So we were talking while we were walking to the train or the tram, and the guy says to me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Toronto, Canada, and whatnot." And I grew up in west of Hamilton, west of Toronto, which is like 40 minutes or whatever on a bus, west of Toronto. Anyhow, and he goes to me, "Oh, you speak French?" I said, "No, I don't. I don't speak. I came from English speaking province, Quebec only, Montreal, and those areas are some Brunswick, Alberta, some, not everywhere, but mostly those countries, I mean, those states, provinces, I mean, are the one known to speak a little bit of French." He goes to me, "Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, French Canadian is very strange French. It's not really, really French." And I was like, "Really? You didn't understand?" He goes to me, "Nope, they don't speak French. I don't know what language do they speak." And he kind of giggling, this French guy, And I said, "I've heard the same thing. I had a friend of mine in Montreal. His name is Donald Couture. And he told me when he went to France, nobody understood Canadian French." So I'm just thinking to myself, why they keeping all this facade, this game of we speak French, and in reality you don't really speak French. Like all prime minister have to speak French, but nobody understand their French. Nobody. All this in French speaking countries globally, they don't understand the Canadian French. And why are you keeping this game going? If you don't even speak the proper French, why you want to pretend like you speak of proper French when you don't? In reality, you don't. And so I mentioned that to my sister yesterday over the phone, and then I called her. She's in London, and she said, "This is what the guy told me on the street." And she goes to me, "You know what? He's right." You know, and uh, and I said to her, "Well, how do you figure? Like Canadians don't speak French?" And he goes, "No, they don't." She says it's very strange French as well. That's what she said. She says, "Well, my mom was sick. She's in a hospital. They put her in a hospital, the Canadian government, and God bless them. And they were at the airport. My sister arrived to go to the hospital to see my mom or whatnot, and the guy goes, 'Oh, where are you guys from?' And my sister's like, 'Oh, from Belgium, Brussels, Belgium, whatnot.' And so he's like, 'Oh, I speak French.' He started talking to them in French in the airport, the guy, the officer. And my younger sister was standing in front of the older sister. The older sister was in the back of her. And they were like, you know, and so the younger one who spoke to him in, and she says, and so my older sister spoke to my younger sister. She said it in Arabic. She goes, "What is he saying?" It's, this is fucking the funniest shit ever. She goes, "What is he saying?" in Arabic to my other sister. My other sister, she goes, Some sort of French I never heard of before. Is so funny. That what she told me yesterday when I told her about. She goes, "Oh yeah, they don't speak French. Canadians, they don't speak French." And I said, "It's so funny because it's like a Belgian guy told me you guys." Your French is not really French. It's some sort of weird French, you know? And I just thought make a video about this. I think it's hilarious. And for the Canadian government to put people in programs and experiment on them, and you perfect your craft. You don't even speak freaking French. Get on it.